one of the best ways to make sure that you're maximizing or optimizing your tax return is if you're in business, you want to make sure that your books are accurate, right? When someone look at your financial statements, they should be able to see what your revenues are. They should be able to see what your expenses are, right? And so as a tax accountant, what we do is we'll come in and we'll take a look at that and we'll see what strategies we can deploy to your situation. So, oftentimes we get new clients in and they may not be in the correct entity structure, right? They may still be in a single member environment when they should actually be in an S Corp environment, or sometimes vice versa. They may already be in an S Corp environment and they shouldn't be. So we look at things like that first, right? To see, to make sure the business is set up in the correct business entity. All right. And then we begin to look at their scenario. We begin to look at goals for the business owner. What is the next 12 months? So we'll forecast out what do the next 12 months look like for you. What do the next 24 months look like for you as far as your business, as far as your goals, right? And so once we kind of wrap our arms around that, then we can begin to throw strategies at some things that could work immediately to reduce your tax liability, and then we'll begin to look at drips, right? Things that we know we can bank on year after year that will be tax savings, and then just making sure as well too that the business owner is we need to see is a real estate purchase somewhere in the near future, is vehicle purchases. So we need to look at all these things and see, okay, hey, what strategies can we deploy to your situation, to your circumstance, right? To make sure that you're maximizing your tax return and making sure that we're keeping that bottom line, that tax liability line rather, keeping it as low as possible.